This how to build is a bonus video about how to build an evil giraffe and a tree. So I just released a short animation on my Fallen Tomato channel, link in the description, that I entered into a contest that Eddie Izzard is holding, link in the description. So if you guys could go vote for my video there, that would be great. Now let's get into showing you how to build the evil giraffe and tree. So the giraffe's legs, pretty straightforward. The front legs have a, this is 6 1x1 bricks stacked on top. I've just put a black one on the third one down. And this is a 1x2 downward slope and a 1x2 upward slope. And the other front leg is the same, except I've, all the bottom slopes are black, but up here I'm switching around which ones are yellow and black. And the back legs are the same height, except there's only 5 1x1 bricks. Same 1x2 downward slope. And then this is 2 1x2 upward slopes and a single 1x1 brick. And then again with the back, I'm just varying where the spots are so it makes the giraffe look cool. So the body of the giraffe is built up from this 4x8 plate. So first we're going to build the belly. This is 2x2 downward slope. I'll build everything upside down so it's easy to see. And then we're taking a 2x2 and a 1x2 downward slope, putting it like that. Doing the same thing here, the other side. Then a 2x2 brick and another 2x2 downward slope. That's one layer. And then below that we'll do this 2x3 downward slope, 2x3 downward slope, 1x2 brick, and a 2x3 plate. Now you could attach all the legs, so put in the front legs, like so, and then the back legs, like so and like so, and then you've already got a nice giraffe base. So now back here we're going to put on a little tail piece. So this is a 1x2 Technic brick with the hole. Then I'm using a black Technic pin, because again those have the best friction. Then this yellow stuff here is a bunch of flex tubing that I've bent. So you know, it comes in different sizes, but it's nice and flexible. Happens to fit inside the Technic pin. And then I've got a 1x1 cylinder that I'm just putting on the end. And that's in black. Now we're going to start building up the body. So 1x1 yellow, 1x1 black, 1x3 yellow, 1x2 black, 1x1 yellow. And again, you can do this in whatever colors you have available, or you don't always have to put the black spots the same place I do. 2x2 downward slope. This is just what I thought looked good. 1x4, 1x2, 1x2. And now in the back here, what we're going to do is put a 1x2 here, right here actually. And then going to fill this with a 2x2 plate. And you could put some more plates in there if you wanted this to be more stable. And then I'm going to just go ahead and start building the next layer. So this is a 2x3 downward slope. Then 1x2 downward slope. Then we're doing a 1x1 yellow, 1x1 black, 1x2. I've got a corner brick, so I'm using that here. 1x1 in black, 1x1 in yellow. Spinning around, 1x2 in black, 1x1 in yellow, and a 1x1 in black, and 1x3 in yellow, and then a 1x2 downward slope black in the back. Flip it around again, continuing with 1x3 downward slopes in yellow and black, and then we'll do a 2x3 downward slope in yellow. Then up here, I'm going to go across the whole thing with a 1x4. Oh, that leg just fell off. and then 1 by 2 in yellow, 1 by 2 in black, 1 by 4 in yellow, and a 2 by 2 downward slope at the front. Then again, another layer of 1 by 3 downward slopes, and then a 2 by 3 downward slope. You can do 1 by 4, and then fill this up with a 2 by 2, some 1 by 1s, and again get a new black spot up front with some 1 by 1s. So then the next layer, I'm going to do 1 by 2 downward slopes again, black and yellow, and then a 2 by 2 downward slope in yellow. Or if you have a 2 by 3 slope, you could do that, or 3 by 2 rather. Then over here we'll do a black 1 by 1, 1 by 2, put another black spot up there, and then 2 by 2 downward slope at the front. You can already see the shape of the giraffe neck starting to come in to play. Up here, more downward slope, so this is a 2 by 2 yellow, 1 by 2 in black, and a 1 by 2 in yellow. And then the front is going to be a bunch of little bricks, so 1 by 1, 1 by 1. I have another corner brick, so I'm going to use that here. Nice connection, and then a little black piece on the other side. Now we get really into the neck, so 2 by 2 downward slope, 1 by 2 brick, and a 2 by 2 upward slope. Next level, we'll put 1 by 2 downward slopes in black and yellow. Then we'll do 1 by 2 black brick, 1 by 2 yellow brick. Now this next level is where we get to the articulation point in the neck. So I'm using the 2 by 2 flat turntable piece and a 1 by 2 tile. And we'll put this whole thing aside and start working on the head. So just taking you through this, start down here with a 2 by 2 brick, 2 by 2 upward slope, and then these are 2 1 by 2 downward slopes and 2 1 by 2 bricks. Building all of that, these are separate chunks that'll come apart, so this 2 by 2 downward slope is what's going to keep them together. And then once you've got that, 2 by 2 upward slope, finish out the back of the head here with a corner brick, 1 by 1, 2 1 by 2 downward slopes, 2 1 by 1 upward slopes, 1 by 2 upward slopes, and then 2 cheese bricks here on the top. Stick all of that on, and now we just need to do the face. So the face, I'm using a lot of plates here. So here's the bottom of the mouth. This is a 1 by 2 plate with a handle on the end, and keeping those together with a 1 by 2 plate. And then I've got these clips. I only had 2 of them in my entire collection. Sort of a rare piece, but it's in one of the Atlantis sets. So it's a 1 by 1 plate in yellow with a clip off to the side like that. 2 of those on a 1 by 2 plate. Clip these together and put another 1 by 2 plate on top for stability. Then we're going to do yet another 1 by 2 plate. Then the top of the mouth, this is a 2 by 4 plate, topped by a 2 by 3 plate. So put those on top of your mouth. So you've got a mouth that can talk. And then do some headlight bricks up here. And I've already put the evil red eyes on here, but if you want a normal looking giraffe, just do these white eyes with the hole through them. And then put some cheese slopes up here. I have a 2 wide cheese slope, so I'm using that. Let's make this giraffe evil. No fun to have a not evil giraffe. I'll stick that on. Then right on the top, we go with a 2x2 plate. And then here we have a 1x1 cylinder in yellow with a 1x1 round plate on top in black to get the giraffe horns. Now you've got a nice top of the giraffe neck. And you stick it all together, and there's your evil giraffe. Now the other thing that I did for my evil giraffe is to give him an evil goatee. So that is a 1x1 round cylinder that I've attached with some animating putty to the bottom of the mouth. And as long as you don't knock it off, it'll stay on pretty well. But I thought that made him look a little more evil, because goatees always make things evil. So now the tree that he's eating the leaves off of, got some brown 2x4 bricks. Stick 4 of those in a little 2-level square here. Then the next 2 levels, I'm taking a 2x4 brick and then 2 1x2 bricks on the side of it. And then the next level, just crisscross with the same thing. And then the next level above that, doing 2 2x2 bricks. And then I'm just building up with 2x2 columns as much as I can. So this was pretty much all of my brown 2x2 columns. Just I did it till it sort of reached the bottom of the giraffe's eating range. And then for the foliage, so let's just take one 2x2 cylinder here to start building up. And I've got these little fern pieces, which come in 2 sizes. So I'm starting with a layer of the small ones and putting them off diagonally so they all fit. And then the next level up, I started with the big ones, but I didn't put those out diagonally. I put those out straight off to the sides. Put the 4th one on here. Then to add a little stability, I put some brown plates on here. So let's build this up separately. So this is 4 corner plates in an X formation. Like so. And then I've got a 2x2 round plate that I hold them all together with. Then go around the edge with some 1x2 plates. And then stick this whole deal on top of the middle of that. And press it down so that the ferns are all behaving. Then I went around the next layer with yet some more of the big ferns. And I found that I could only fit 6 of them on this layer, even though I had 8 spots. So I just went around so that they all fit nicely next to one another. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, and we'll go right there, 4, 5, 6. And then to get up another level, what I did was I took a 2x4 plate and went across the middle here. So we're going to use these 2 dots from these ferns and that 1 dot. Just go like that, and a 1x2 plate, and a 1x2 plate. And you could fill that in with a 1x1 if you want, but I didn't think it was necessary. And then for the top, I'm just doing some 1x2 plates and then filling it up with the small leaves again. And so then as I had the giraffe eat leaves off the trees, so the way that I had the giraffe eat the leaves is that I would take one of the big leaves and replace it with 3 small leaves stacked on top of one another. So if you put them on like so, you can see the big leaf is just about the same as 3 small leaves. So I would just replace one of the big leaves with like 3 little leaves, and then have the one that he was eating be snapped off, and then he would just eat the little leaves. And that's how the big leaves turned into small leaves that he could eat. And then if we zoom back, we've now got our evil giraffe and a tree for him to eat all the leaves off of. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe to see some more.